Teach your child the real money habits of becoming a millionaire right from now. A father opens his old diary at night. In it, small calculations of salary, expenses, loans, and unfulfilled dreams are written. Suddenly, his eyes stop on an old page. He thinks, if 20 years ago I had understood saving, interest, and investment, perhaps my life would be different today. This thought stings the heart. Then, the same father sees his child studying in the room. The child has their whole life ahead of them, and a question arises in the father's mind. Will I let the same mistake happen with my child too? Will they also grow up to be someone who just holds a degree and is afraid of money? This is where the real story begins. There is no magical shortcut to becoming a millionaire, but teaching children the right money habits at the right age can certainly become a very strong path. In our society, education received a lot of importance, but financial literacy was often ignored. Children kept studying math but never learned to understand money decisions. Many people grew up with good marks and even got good jobs, but they never had an answer to where the money went as soon as the salary arrived. This is the biggest difference. Literacy teaches you how to read. Financial literacy teaches you how to run your life. Managing money, not just earning it, is a skill. Institutions like RBI and NCFE also run financial education materials and programs for school children. The meaning is clear. Money education is no longer a luxury, it is a life skill. If a child understands money from childhood, they do not grow up to be just a spending consumer. They become a responsible person who makes decisions. First of all, give the child an understanding of money, not a fear of money. Do not teach them that money is bad, rather teach them that money demands responsibility. A young child can first learn from coins and notes. Make them count coins, explain denominations, and tell them that every small amount has value. Then keep a simple piggy bank in the house. Tell the child to put every small saving into it. When the piggy bank gets heavy, they will feel the first joy of patience. Saving is not just stopping money. Saving teaches a child that by holding back a small desire today, a bigger happiness can be bought tomorrow. After this, teach the child the difference between needs and wants. Milk, books, medicine, and school fees are needs, but every new toy can be a want. The sooner this difference is understood, the less unnecessary spending happens in the future. Many adults get trapped in debt simply because they do not understand this difference. Giving pocket money to a child is also a practical classroom. But pocket money should not be given without rules. It should be given with a small budget. Tell them, spend some of this money, save some, and keep a little for a good cause. These three parts are the beginning of money discipline. 3 jars can be kept in the house. Write saving on the first, spending on the second, and giving on the third. This little game teaches the child balance. When the child puts money into the saving jar, they build a habit for the future. When they use the spending jar, they understand the responsibility of choice. Through the giving jar, the child learns that money is not just for oneself. Helping others is also a part of financial character. Then teach the child the concept of earning. This does not mean paying for normal household chores, but explaining the value of extra effort, like organizing books, sorting old toys, or helping with a creative activity. Through this, the child understands that money comes from hard work. But caution is necessary here. The child should not feel that every help in the family gets paid. Love and responsibility are different things too. Now the story of interest begins. Give the child a simple example. If you save 100 rupees and the bank adds an extra 5 rupees to it, the money grows. From here, the child understands that money is not just kept away, it can also grow when kept in the right place. This is the seed of compounding. Explain compounding like a story. A small plant gets a little water every day and slowly becomes a tree. Money can do the same over time. But also tell the child that money does not grow safely everywhere. With higher returns, there can also be higher risk. Right here, a basic understanding of risk and reward should be given. The safe path can be slow, the risky path can look fast, but the fear of falling is also higher. Make a treasure game. One path is safe, where a small reward will be given. The second is risky, where there can be a big reward or something could be lost too. When the child makes a choice, they will start learning that every decision has a result. This is the first lesson of future investing. Then comes the topic of loans. Tell the child that borrowed money is not free money. It has to be returned, often with extra money. A small game can be made. Give the child a pretend loan and tell them that next week they will have to return a little more. They will feel what interest is. After this, explain the difference between good debt and bad debt. A wise loan taken for education, a skill, or a useful asset can be different. But a loan taken just for show, gadgets, or impulsive shopping can become financial stress. This lesson is necessary before the credit card age. In the teenage years, the basic language of credit score can be explained to the child. Tell them that paying on time builds trust and delays break trust. Play a credit score game. Increase points for good decisions, decrease points for careless spending. Review the score at the end of the month. Through this, the child will understand that reputation is also a currency in the money world. In the future, banks look at behavior, not just income. Now it's time for budgeting. Involve the child in a birthday budget. Have them write down the estimated cost of decorations, cake, gifts, and snacks. When the total budget comes in front of them, the child will understand that without planning, even a small party can seem expensive. This is a practical class on running a house. Take the child shopping and have them do price comparisons. Show them two similar products and ask which one gives better value and why. Also explain the traps of discounts to them. Every sale is not a saving. Buying something that wasn't needed just because it was on discount is still an expense. In the world of digital payments, children can forget the value of cash. Therefore, tell them that money becomes invisible with a QR scan, but the expense remains real. UPI, cards and online shopping are convenient, but they require discipline. The sooner the child understands this, the safer they will be in the future. Fraud awareness is also important. Tell the children that OTP, passwords, PINs and bank details are never shared with anyone, no matter how urgent the other person sounds. Digital scams are increasing today, so safety is also included in financial literacy. A smart child is one who remains cautious in both greed and fear. Now let's talk about the basics of investment. First, tell the child that investment is not gambling. Investment is putting money wisely into an asset. Stocks, mutual funds, bonds, gold, and deposits all have different roles. The child may not understand everything in detail, but they should understand that money has different homes. A teenager can be given an imaginary portfolio. Tell them to choose a few companies and see why people buy their products. Through this, they will learn to look at a stock not just as a price, but as a business. This mindset will protect them from tips and rumors. Also tell the child that no investment makes you a guaranteed millionaire. The guarantee is only about strengthening the possibility with discipline, learning, and time. If a child forms the habit of regular saving and long-term investing from a young age, compounding can give them a huge advantage. But returns always depend on the market, product, risk, and time. Therefore, give the child hope, not false guarantees. Make financial discussions normal at home. Do not hide everything from children. Tell them according to their age how bills are paid and why a budget is made. Many parents think that money matters should not be discussed with children. But through silence, children do not learn, they guess. If a financial crisis has come upon the family, explain it like a lesson, not like a fear. Children are understanding. The language just needs to be simple. Tell them why an emergency fund is necessary. Illness, job loss, or sudden expenses can come at any time in life. The basic concept of insurance can also be explained to the child through a story. Just like a helmet doesn't stop an accident, but it can reduce the injury. In the same way, insurance is not for growing money, it is for protecting the family. If this point is understood in childhood, it will protect against wrong products in the future. Teach the child goal setting. Tell them to write down a small goal like a bicycle, a book set, or a course. Then start saving money for it. When they buy something from their own savings, they will understand the value of that thing more. A thing bought with one's own hard work is not used carelessly. Parents should do one more thing. Do not protect the child from failure. Let them make small mistakes. If they spent all their pocket money in a single day, do not give extra money immediately. Let them wait until the next allowance. This very wait is the biggest teacher for the future. A child who has learned to wait will rush less into EMIs, credit cards, and investments. Explain the dignity of side income to teenagers. Through tutoring, designing, content, coding, craft, or small services, they understand both hard work and the market. When a child earns 500 rupees themselves, they think twice before spending 500 rupees. Earning money changes the meaning of spending money. Give children the right role models too. Not influencers who just show luxury cars, but tell them stories of disciplined investors, honest entrepreneurs, and patient wealth builders. Tell them that being rich comes from assets, not from showing off. Branded shoes are not wealth, but savings and skills can create future wealth. The most important thing is the parent's example. If parents themselves are trapped in impulse buying, loan stress and showing off, the child will copy the behavior, not the lecture. The best way to teach a child financial literacy is to show money discipline at home. The habit that is seen at home settles into the child's memory. To start from today, a big setup is not needed. A piggy bank, 3 jars, monthly pocket money, a simple budget and an honest conversation are enough. Slowly, chapters like bank accounts, digital safety, interest, investment, tax and insurance can be added to it. Becoming a millionaire is not just a story of high earnings. It is a story of starting early, saving consistently, investing in the right place, and avoiding wrong decisions. It doesn't matter if you learned late, but the child still has time, and time is the biggest strength of compounding. If you have taught them to manage money instead of being afraid of it, you have given them not just knowledge but protection for their entire life. Because in the coming times, only that child will move ahead who considers money as a tool, not a toy. And this habit can be the strongest start for them to become a millionaire.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.